Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing about crypto and Bitcoin. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for a daily video, daily update about Bitcoin and the crypto market. I'm gonna start straight away to go on to BTC today to show you what is the latest news, what's happening right now. Are we gonna fall even more? Is the end of the bull market? I'm gonna show you all of that. So I'm gonna go now on the weekly chart and I'm gonna display to you the charts we're gonna have a look today. So Bitcoin at the moment, guys, still into a potential correction. Like, you know, we are still in a downtrend. We had 4 consecutive weeks which the market, you know, went down before the war. Now because of inflation is ramping up again and everybody is scared. And of course, our VIP group, we are still making very good money with trades because we know exactly, when to enter the market, when to get out, based on our daily analysis we make every single day. If you want to join, of course, limited spaces available, just to give the opportunity to everybody to join and to get enough attention. But you can click the link in the description below for the access to our VIP community, where we analyze crypto coins every day. We give also lots of information in regards to what's happening with the markets, so you can make better informed decisions instead of just going random and listen to these YouTube gurus. They don't even know what they're talking about. But let's cut the chase and let's go back into Bitcoin. So at the moment, guys, there is something important we have to have a look tomorrow. So we don't want here to close this weekly candle below over here. So this one is the 9 EMA, so the 9 weeks EMA, and looks like Bitcoin is actually going under this EMA. So what we want to make sure is that, so I'm gonna go and make this one here, is that we're not gonna close below this line over here, because that could signify some weakness in the market. So we want to really preferably be above $64,000, because otherwise we could see more continuation to the downside. And of course, some people are asking me right now, Andrea, where do you see, if we're gonna break to the downside, where do you see us going in the nearby future? Well, the answer is very, very simple. So looking at the weekly chart, we can see straight away that Bitcoin is into like this potential bull flag, and this bull flag, of course, will have to confirm itself, of course, before saying it is a proper bull flag. And looking at the data, what we can see is that the 20 weeks moving average is, of course, approaching this line over here, and looks like it will be crossing very, very soon. Maybe about the next maybe 3 weeks, we should be seeing the 20 EMA going around this area. So if I actually have a look at this, and also I'm going to throw this one called the Fibonacci retracement. Is a mathematical equation which shows you levels of support and resistance. You can see that in general, the Fibonacci you're looking at as the first level of support is this one over here. Next one is a $51,000. Next one a $44,000. And the last one is a $37,000. Now, I'm not saying that with certainty that, this cannot happen. It's impossible. We're going to go down to $37,000, $40,000. That is something that we could definitely consider. Like, it could definitely happen, but I would say it's less likely. My guess, because of course, we are guessing right now, guys, what I can see Bitcoin doing right now would be a potential pullback, maybe up to here, 68,000 potentially, and then one last final capitulation event. We cannot really call it capitulation, but one last drop down to here to roughly $58,000 to $57,000, which will be in convergence with this bull flag, but also with this 20 weeks moving average. So a little quick sweep down to here, and then after this, we could see a continuation to the upside with a target, which my target is roughly $80,000 to $90,000 per Bitcoin. In the worst case scenario, we can also go maybe over here. We could maybe end of June, could be going as low as maybe 56,000. 57,000. That's what I think. And of course, to give you a worst case scenario, let's say, for example, that inflation start to ramp up again. We are in trouble right now. People are starting to panic. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is the end of crypto. I would say that $52,000. That probably is going to be, in my opinion, is going to be the bottom over there, like in this of this correction over here. So we can see, even from here, some people will say that it's maybe we're going to go down to 45,000, but in my opinion, looks more of, I would say, max 51,000. $52,000, because in general, guys, remember that BlackRock and company, they are manipulating the markets, of course, and their I would say objective is to try to buy cheap. And now that they're promoting this asset, if you see Bitcoin going down to $40,000, nobody will buy it anymore. So I don't think they want to push it that low. But of course, it's only speculation. This is not financial advice, and I'm just trying to throw some charts and just give you an idea what could be happening next. We can also go on the daily chart as well. Get the daily chart. Looks the flag looks a little bit better from here, and it looks that. We can have one line over here, another line over here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we were going to go and retest this area over here, 59,000, 58,000, maybe a little sweep down to here. But also remember, we have this nice moving average as well over here. So this is the 200-day moving average, which is approaching this level over here. And of course, if it's going to keep going with the time, by roughly the end of May, it's going to be around this area, 57,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see something like this, maybe one more movement here, another to the upside, and then something like that, and then finally we're going to be able to break this this bull flag. But again, I can't really go too much ahead of time. We just had to realize all of this. Next one, guys, today I want to talk about is a couple of altcoins which I think they can do, they will do very, very well. They're all related to AI. I can see very good potential for them, and I can also show you a little bit of buying targets and price prediction, just for you to have a consideration if you decide to add them to your portfolio. Not financial, I'm not suggesting you anything. Number one, guys, is Fetch.ai. So FET USDT, it's a great coin in relation to AI. It had a crazy pump, so congratulations to all of you who bought at 20 cents, 25 cents. I bought roughly at 40 cents, so very, very happy with this. And at the moment is actually having a little bit of a retracement, of course, because Bitcoin is going down, so Fetch.ai is pretty much doing the same thing. So the question as well that you have of Fetch.ai, where do you think this could be going to? And I want to show you this perspective right now. So on the daily chart, Fetch.ai also is forming a sort of a bull flag, and I believe, in my opinion, that compared to, let's say, Bitcoin, who could go actually more down and find the bottom, Fetch.ai has already gone down during the last dip down to roughly $1.60. And I would say that, in my opinion, as a worst case scenario, I can see Fetch.ai potentially retesting this bottom over here. So maybe to go around this area, so I'm gonna go around here and maybe retest around here, and then have maybe a double bottom and then continue to the upside, something like this, maybe something like that, and then something like that, and then it will probably go and continue all the way up, because look at the technicals, we are almost oversold, 200-day moving average, similar to Bitcoin. So if this is gonna happen, guys, I will be a big buyer. $1.60, $1.70, that will be a very good entry point. And also to understand the price prediction for Fetch.ai, what we can do, we can calculate from here to here, bring it over here, and then it's going to bring us a target of roughly $5. And we can also see from, if we draw like a Fibonacci extension, we can see, I'm going to go and change here and go on the weekly chart so we can see a little bit better about Fetch. This looks beautiful, guys. Look at this perfection over here. We can also connect, points around this area, probably just put it a little bit higher over here. We can see like, it's almost touching this line, but we can see as well, to give you like a potential price prediction for from like a long-term gain, how high Fetch.ai could go to. And what we can do, we can take a Fibonacci extension, so we can just go from the bottom, take it to the top, and then we can go over here. So we're gonna go and just put this one down this way. So we're gonna go down this way, and Fetch.ai as a Fibonacci extension looks like it could be going. So I'm gonna go put it from the body over here. $5, guys, it's the target. So what did I say before? Before I said that when we were seeing that bull flag happening over here. So we saw the pole over here, we saw the flag like that, and then we said we could go and see a continuation to the upside. And if I translate this pole of the bull flag and I put it over here, guys, it brings me exactly to $5. So that's quite exciting, just to see that a coin like this, which could be going down to, let's say, $1.50, is going to have a 3x, 150% in just maybe, I would say, couple of months. Of course, if Bitcoin is going to go and find its local top in between 80 to 90,000 dollars. So very excited. Next one I want to show you today, guys, it's INJ USDT as well. INJ is another AI coin which again I really value a lot, as well as being bashed during the last crash. And at the moment, I mean, it's sitting at $25, but again, we can apply the same rule, guys, the same rule that we were talking about before. So we can see that what we might see will be another retest to the downside, go back to this area around $20, and then we should see, of course, if Bitcoin starts to perform as well, a beautiful movement to the upside. So that's the thing I can see. Right now, it could be like maybe going down to this area, $19, $20, form a bullish divergence, and then explode to the upside. And the same question you're asking yourself right now with Fetch.ai, where can it go, how high it could go to. So, you know, if you buy at $19, and again, I'm not suggesting you to buy anything, I just say that that's what I can see. From, again, a Fibonacci point of view, drawing a Fibonacci extension, you can see that at the moment we touch roughly here we go. So what could be happening right now if it's gonna only go to the 1.618, guys, $83 will be the next target. But also I want to give you other targets, what is going to be the highest point that INJ could go to. I didn't show you with Fetch.ai, but my target for 2025, if Bitcoin goes over $100,000, so if Bitcoin goes to 140, Fetch.ai, I believe, will go to $15. But this one over here, it's the target, right? 4.236, it's roughly $216. So it could be a 10x from here. And then, of course, I don't like to, I'm a very humble guy in the sense that I don't like to give you these crazy, stupid price predictions like other people do. But in my opinion, it would be very reasonable to end up in this bull market in between these two areas over here, in between 83 and 134 with INJ, because it's a very good coin, good projects, and in general, those tend to perform very well. So something like this, I wouldn't be surprised if you're gonna see this kind of like, you know, movements going this way and touch maybe by September, October, this area over here, depending on what Bitcoin and how fast Bitcoin is going to go to $80 to $90 or even over $100,000. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, please leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to see you in the next video with the weekly closure, and we're going to understand. So subscribe to the channel because that's going to be very important. We're going to see if the weekly candle is going to close above or below that 9 weekly EMA, and then we're going to decide our next plan on how to trade Bitcoin and crypto. Take care, and I'm going to see you in the next video.